Making my way downtown, walking fast, faces passing, I'm game bound. Da-da-da-da-da-da. It's Anubis, can't be stopped, and I'm back again with another video for you involving gaming in the gaming industry. Let's see what's going on out there in the ether. There's a lot of big news to go over, if I have to say so myself, out there in gaming land, and I'm going to be talking about the number one game console, I do believe, of the 2020s, which is the PS5. A lot of things have changed over the landscape, and being that games are getting more and more advanced and more realistic as we go along, what can the PlayStation 5 do, or what can PlayStation itself and Sony do to further enhance our experience as gamers? And totally be honest with you, just work with the studios, make better games, and everything will be huzzah, you know? So the PlayStation 5 Pro is coming out. It's going to be one of the premier gaming consoles. I do believe the pre-sales have overshot what they expected to sell. As always with PlayStation, there's not enough to go around. So if I'm going to get this day one when it comes out, I literally am probably going to have to wait in line for this console. And I don't know if there are going to be any more consoles that's going to be put out by Black Friday, but the pre-orders are done. There are people getting emails now from PlayStation saying that their pre-order did not go through because they oversold the PlayStations that they were having shipped directly to people. So on another note, when it comes to like Amazon and things of that nature, the bots have been out. So there are scalpers and things of that nature that have taken over that landscape, of course, to resell those at exorbitant prices, because everybody's going to want that system because of the frame rates, and things are going to make games like Ghost of Tsushima and any other game that you play look so much better, especially if you have a 4K display, you know. So we're looking forward to that. Also in news, this is absolutely a win for PlayStation. I'm sorry, this is a W. When gaming companies that were exclusive to like Xbox are moving over to PlayStation, we have yet again another company that is moving games over to PlayStation. Bungie is about to go ahead and start releasing Halo material to the PlayStation console. I do believe that is a big move for Bungie, going over to PlayStation and actually releasing games like Halo and other Bungie games on the PlayStation 5. This console is going to be on fire for the next few years, I do believe, leading into PlayStation 6. There is rumors and talks about Xbox actually having one more console put out, but I don't know if it will be wise for Microsoft to even go ahead and stay in this race, being that PlayStation once was overshadowed by Xbox and Xbox 360 against the PlayStation 3, but it only overshadowed it because it came out at a cheaper price and there were more consoles readily available at the time. But as time went on, PlayStation stuck it out. They digged their toes in. They got their exclusives to their console, and they do what PlayStation does, you know? So that is always a good thing to see PlayStation do its thing and do its thing right, you know? And in other news, Ubisoft is also trying to double down on some of its titles like Prince of Persia, which, oh my God, do you all remember Prince of Persia back in the day? Oh my God, it was the most complicated game, but it was the most rewarding when you got to those cutscenes and things like that. And they are going in on Prince of Persia right now, and they're trying to make sure Prince of Persia Lost Crown is doing well, because critically it got so much good reviews and things of that nature. That's what we want to see from Ubisoft. We want to see games that are just fun and awesome to play with no hidden agendas or hidden acronyms or anything like that. We just want to see gaming be gaming, you know? And all of us out here, we just want gaming to be gaming. That's basically what everyone wants.
Who killed these people?
So that is another thing that's been a big one for me. And also with the Assassin's Creed franchise and Assassin's Creed Shadows, the pushback and the reworks and things of that nature, being that it's been a bit of a battle for Assassin's Creed right now. We want to see Assassin's Creed get back on track. It's one of my favorite games as well. I heard there was going to be this is a rumor, not a fact, that they are remaking Assassin's Creed 1. And a remake of Assassin's Creed 1 on next gen would be epic. Fix some of the movement and things of that nature, upgrade the parkour to something a little bit more modern would be absolutely awesome to play that mission. And spoiler alert, go after that golden apple. I'm just saying, it would be kind of cool to go back to the old school way of Assassin's Creed and how it worked, you know? So I just want to say that gaming as of this year has been very promotional. It hasn't been everything that everybody wanted, you know? Division, let's go ahead and keep on the topic of Ubisoft. Its franchise, The Division, the resurgence seems to be almost in 100% completion, and there seems to be they should have a release date for that soon. I am very excited to play that mobile game because I was one of those people that could not get into the beta test. I mean, it was a closed beta test. They picked and choose who they wanted. I mean, I tried. I'm telling you, I tried to get into PTS. I mean, I was there early as soon as the first announcement of the news and everything of that nature. I tried to get there. I'm not that big of a name yet, so I couldn't get into that PTS. But I do have hopes that the next big PTS that comes out, I'll be able to get inside of that and rock out with the Division stuff with that. But hey, it is what it is, you know? So, but the resurgence, the mechanics in the resurgence are nuts from the gameplay that I've seen. It is very cool. You can play it with a PlayStation controller, actually. So you don't necessarily have to do everything phone by your fingers. You can actually plug up your PlayStation controller and it actually will work with the mechanics of the game. That's awesome. So I'm playing on PlayStation The Division 2, and then I could be playing with my PlayStation controller, playing Resurgence, and playing through those missions. And I wonder if they're gonna link this like they did the Mortal Kombat. WB did the Mortal Kombat, like the mobile Mortal Kombat and the one that you buy in the store. They give perks to both of them. So you get perks on the PlayStation game that you have, and you also get perks on the mobile game just for having both copies, you know? That's kind of cool and awesome. I haven't played Mortal Kombat in about a year or so now. I understand Mortal Kombat 1 is out. I was waiting for the DLCs to drop, so therefore I can go ahead and buy it all at once because you know me, I like to have it all. That's kind of the reason why I held off on Tekken as well, because I was waiting on some more of those DLCs to drop. So therefore I have more characters to work with, more things to showcase, you know? And more fighters to actually get into the grind and fight with. Because, you know, I love my fighting games and I love my hack and slashers too, but I love it even more when I have a lot more content to actually work with. So, what about the Division 2, everyone? Division 2. There hasn't really been any real groundbreaking anything other than the modifiers that is coming out and Seasons 2.0. where they revamped everything season-wise. So if you are a Division agent and you haven't played it in a while, there are a lot of changes to the game that you might want to go back to the game and touch on. Like Seasons 2.0 is going to have season modifiers that you can put on, turn on, and off. I think the only one that you can't turn off is the global modifier. So, which is kind of sucky, because if you don't want to play with the global modifier on, you still have to play with the global modifier on to, I do believe, to advance in your ranking for the seasons pass. But, you know, when something new comes out, they try to lock it in. So therefore people have some type of engagement with it, whether sometimes it's whether you want to or not, but I get it. They're trying to try something new. We'll see how it pans out. I do feel like if you're not as powerful as you are in Descent, with certain talents that stack together in Descent, which I think that talent stacking is absolutely the way to go, but that's neither here nor there. They're going to hopefully think about things as the game goes along. They have made a heck of a lot of changes to the next title update that will be coming out soon, and we are still waiting on that DLC. They said they are still working on it. We do not know if it will release on time. Hopefully it will, but it remains to be seen for the Division. So let's rock out with that. Now, what else can we say other than it's going to be a big year for gaming? The PlayStation Pro, Division, Ubisoft, and talks with Tencent. It's a bunch of stuff going on. Now I'm going to be bringing you news from this from here on out and letting you know what is going on out there in the community. I do my videos walking around out in the open world just to get me some air and stuff like that. I'm not going to always bring you news from my home base. So if you hear birds chirping, some cars rolling by, that's just me out here in the open world. This is your boy Anubis Can't Be Stopped. Please like and subscribe to the channel and hit that notification bell and stay hooked up with all the notifications that we have on this channel, okay? I appreciate each and every one of you, love each and every one of you. I want you, as I say in Division, stay frosty out there, agents. And for all of you all gaming in other games, stay gaming. I'll see you next time.